Hi everybody, it's Diane here for a junk and glue book session. But first, let's look at the personal journal. I showed this a while back. It's like a cross stitch base, although it's a very large count. For anybody doing cross stitch, I don't know what that would be. Like 7 or something. It's very large. They show you a few examples that I pointed out I did not like. They gave you these colors, this gold, this jade green, and this kind of royal blue. I didn't like that either. However, because it is such a large count, it's not even 20 across. To me, you can't really do a flower, a teddy bear. Your eye is not going to take in what it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the X's are so large. And even the smallest designs I was finding that I had were like 20. So yeah, you'd have a rose this big. I hunted, I looked, I goofed, I thought. So I just went with their chevron thing. And then, I don't know if you noticed, it's a little short anyway. So I put this border up here and I went all the way around. I did add my own colors. I added an extra row. Plus, because it's such a large count, and you are using all 6 strands, the entire ply of embroidery floss, it was more than a double arm length, whatever that is, to make it across. To me, that's a lot of thread. And I know, so they're a buck a skein. To me, that's a lot of thread. So there, and then as I'm working, I'm thinking, you have all this, the reverse right here. How ugly. And it was. You may come up with a better solution if you buy one of these, but I thought heavier paper would be probably okay. Thinner paper, you would probably get the ridges of the yarn back there, the threads. So this is felt. The pink is felt. And actually, it kind of matches this is recycled felt, they're calling the cover. And then I put a pocket on it. You have a better solution, go with it. And I'm sorry I didn't wait. I got a couple good suggestions. My name, although it's the same thing, I don't know that I would have got it with this wide count. Smiley face, sunshine because of this collage I had put in here. So those were good ideas, but it was too late. I'm sorry. Okay, on to why we're here. I have some junk stuff. No, it took me a while to figure out what this is. It was off a product, which you may not even guess what product it was off. It was a German die cut paper, okay? And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of silly. It's kind of looks like a pumpkin or something. I don't know what they're talking about, but it's kind of cute. Well, I'm assuming they mean 0 to 3 years old. It's not child safe. I'm pretty sure that's what it means, but it took Diane a while to figure that out. I'm gonna see it again now that I say that. I Yeah, it's supposed to be a little kid with a curl, I think, on top, but it looks like a jack-o'-lantern stem. So anyway, that's the story of that. Yeah, everything today has a big story, I guess. Not really, because I think that's it for this. I don't know, the rest of these don't seem to have stories connected. It's a scrap of paper scraps. And the Marx Brothers are from, come on, that, that's fine. 2025 page I did in the big altered book. I printed out 2 pictures just to be on the safe side, and that one I did not use. But it's too neat to trash it. No, I think the rest of that stuff is too big for these pages. Too big. Too wide. I haven't said that too often. Oh, that's not bad. It's part of a scrapbook paper. And these little tiny images, you know, I could collect them, I suppose, and make inchies or something. But generally, I think they're going to get lost, and I'm not that interested in a bike. So let's stick it in here. Doesn't fit here, does it? No. Okay. Speaking of DMC, well, actually, that's not DMC. But yeah, I looked for I not a lot, but I have a couple cross-stitch pattern books, and one of them does have small motifs in it, and there were a couple that would have fit, but I just didn't think you were going to get what it was with such a large scale. This is a scrap of paper scrap. This was found on the border. Kind of cute. Do you know? Well, that matches really well. It's on the other side of this pink. No. Well, all right. I don't know what it's pointing to, but maybe it should go on top. Let's see. Okay. I know, it goes over just a tad. That's all right. That's fine. Don't worry. No. Come on. No, I like the shape on there. Okay. And I had this paper kicking around. I think I had a couple sheets of it, is what made it worse. Kicking around forever. I've used a lot of it, but okay. It's pretty. Back is neat too. Oh, that's not bad. I'm not loving the green with this green. All right, over here. Yeah, lately my back was sore, not terribly, but bothering me is sore, and I've been busy with Christmas and whatnot, and all of a sudden it dawned on me, I had my glue over here, so I'm going, it's like, gee Diane, maybe that's why your back is sore. We'll see. If it gets better quickly, we'll know why. All right, that's fine. This was the border of this paper. Cute. Yeah, some of the names of these papers. This is Merci. I don't know what that has to do with snails. Which side? This side. Okay, good. Well, how about that? And then you can really, hem yourself in there, Diane. Good. So what we strive for. Okay. Well, would Hello Kitty go on here? Yes, she would. That's scrapbook paper too. Cute. Okay. Well, I don't think so, but no, I don't. No, Diane, you were right. Yeah, thank you. Well, that fits there, but I don't like the white on the orange. No. I did a Christmas one by myself. Well, this would be fine. This is scrapbook paper too on here. Okay. That was leftover paper I had, and I don't know. Not that it's that great, but just on a whim. I thought, oh, why not? And then those were out of a magazine I had saved, I don't know, quite a while ago. I don't remember now when. But I never did anything with them, so I thought they kind of went with the Christmas thing there. They were showing you different types of trees. All right, here, does anybody know what this is from? It's a still from one of their more famous scenes. There's Groucho, Chico, and Harpo is sleeping off his insomnia there. That's the stateroom scene from A Night at the Opera. And reliable sources have theorized that quite possibly could be a Buster Keaton gag. He did work with them at that time as a behind the scenes guy at MGM. And yeah, I can see that being Buster's idea. And if you don't know what it is, you should go watch it. You're just the woman I'm looking for. It's funny. Yeah, and we even have funny. All right, let's put that there. And this one did fit. I had printed these out to fit inside a TV, to look like it was on TV. This one fit too, but the other one just looked a little better, like it was really on TV. This is a word I have a sheet of words I printed out, and this one I cut, it came with another word, and I just thought, yeah, you're gonna really find that someday when you need it. Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. This. That's okay on there. Actually, I didn't think that would look so great, but that's not bad. All right. Let's put this over here. One more thing, and then we can move on to the glue book. Where do we want it? The cat is coming up. Here. That way we can drag glue on the paper. Okay. Then I have two little birds. Is another little scrap thing. Well, that's okay. It's not great, but it's fine. I guess I should call it, did I already say this once? The scrap journal, not the junk journal. Okay, whatever you're called, you can wait over here. Okay, we have a large horse. Diane, why would you cut that out? Because it's cool. Well, that's not really dumb. I thought of the back last page. Where's the other Western one here? Yeah, that's too big too. Or it's too big for that too. It's too big for this too. Okay, or should we save it for the new book and start a new horse thing? It's not dumb. The West. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. We have Howdy Partner. This isn't going to fit. Oh, that's fine. It's going to be another long glue book session. I think they all are anymore. Yeah, because it's going to take me a half hour to get this seated right here. Okay. Tad gluey. Let's not take any chances. All right, umbrellas and pots. Oh, birds. No, this is very similar to that square bird thing we just put in the junk book, but I cut it completely out because that way it wouldn't fit. No. No. Well, does he have to join his square friend in the junk book? I think so. Well, all right. Okay. They can be two little lovebirds happy together, I guess. Okay. Stick. All right. Another scrap of paper one. Isn't that cute? Well, I think Diane is going to have to just stop cutting out birds and make this be finished. That fits, but you don't see it. It doesn't show up on the blue there. How about that? Okay. And then one little tiny one. And I know this will fit somewhere. It's off the same paper as those last two that were on that tan color. Yeah. And once again, I'll say, I think I'm the only person that cuts out stuff that's this little. Chickadee. We used to have those around here all the time years ago. I don't see them so much now. Okay. Yeah, all right, how about way over here? I want to use them in the best possible way to use the little tiny space. Okay, that's good. All right, cookies, Halloween. Here's some cookie stuff. It has to be on an edge though. It's not terrible, not terrible, not great. No. I don't know. Don't I have another one? We have the Umbrella Brigade. That was a child's story title in an old book. And I think that and that are actually from that story in the book. Well, that fits. Oh, how about down here? All right, I'll show you in a sec. Okay, way down on the bottom fills that space. All right, then the other one is scrapbook paper that I would imagine that's an old image that fell into public domain somebody grabbed. Oh, it's not gonna fit. That's okay. Okay. Dumb, but okay. Well, okay. At least closed caption gets okay usually correct. And every time I say that word, I guess it's the way I talk. They don't have closed, duh. They have close. That's as close as they ever get. All right, that's kind of cute. Wow, it fit. I'm so impressed. Okay, good. Well, where's the other Halloween here? This also was a book or story title in that book. On Halloween. Oh, perfect. Okay. Very good. All right, pots. Oh, I have a couple snowflakes. I know this one is scrapbook paper. Those other two, I don't know. I pulled them out of the envelope. I don't think they're scrapbook paper, but I don't know. Maybe an envelope. No, that's too heavy for an envelope. It could, yeah, maybe it is scrapbook. It is. Okay, yeah, it's all coming back to her now. I think it's that scrapbook paper I was making gift tags from when I cut around an image. A couple of these came with it. Yep, that's what it is. Hey, would you put it somewhere? No, I don't like the way they look. Here, how about here? And then the other one. That's okay. 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 They fit, and we remembered where they came from. Can't ask for much more than that. Here we are. I found this in some former video. Oh, perfect. Wow. Come on, glue. It's almost out. And I know I'm the only one that glues this way too. I know that. Okay, good. Flying saucer. It's off this paper. And actually, yeah, it's the same, except this one didn't have the little lights, lasers, whatever they are, coming out of the bottom. You don't see it. See, this, I didn't think of that. This one, I cut around the edge because of the laser light things. This one, I started to do that, and then I thought, well, Diane, that's stupid. You could totally fussy cut that. But I should have left an edge so you can see it. Uh, uh, okay, that, so you can see it. Boy, all the things to consider when you cut out flying saucers, huh? Okay. I haven't found a gecko for a while. Alright. Weren't there more cookie things somewhere? Did I miss? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of this. Chocolate. Okay. Well, then where was the other cookie stuff? Here. Well, no. Ooh, a donut. I should have. Oh, donuts. Should save them for the new donut page that I didn't know I was going to make. What about the bottom? No, not there. Cutting off too much. How about that? Can you see that? I think so. All right, in that case, I think we're going to pause for the new book. Okay. Let's double check that. Yeah, I think all this stuff is new book. Okay, let's pause. I'll get organized and come back in a minute. Hang on. Okay, I'm back with the new book. So, as you can see on the upper left here, we have a playing card of the Peanuts gang at Christmas. And I knew it wouldn't fit, but I was wondering if we couldn't hinge it. Would that be... That's not bad. What do you think of that? And over time, I could even put something there. Okay, I'll do that on my own. I don't have washi tape handy. Alright, this is a cookie. It's not cake, but it's not bad. It's okay. I don't know what this was. I make chocolate pixies that are like this, but obviously they're chocolate. Actually, those are really good. They're kind of, it's almost a cross between a cookie and a brownie. I did not make those at Christmas this year. I should do that thing. Little thing. I wondered what was lacking in my life. Okay, that's good. Well, I think we're running out of room for cake already. Oh, there's always room for cake, right? No, there's not. Okay, we have one owl, that was on that same paper as those little birds in the last segment there. Okay, about right there. Actually looks pretty good. And what kind is it, Diane? I believe that is a great horned owl. Remember my art journal page on great horned owls? I think she learned something. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. I don't think I really want to do it though. Yeah, I think we may be out of luck with that. We have shells because I had another piece of scrapbook paper that I was going to just put in my scrap stuff. It had anchors and ship wheels on one side and then these shells on the other. So we decided to just cut all the shells out. So you can kind of see an anchor there. As I said last time I put shells in here, the shapes of these are, to me, a little trickier to place, but I don't know, I suppose it's like anything, dogs or whatever. And if you want to be a smart person, you can hang on to all these till you have enough to make an entire page, and that might be a better way to go, but I don't do it that way. See, and there's the other part of the anchor. Once again, Diane has little itty bitty things, doesn't she? Okay. Oh, actually, that looks kind of nice with that one. And then a starfish. I know that's not a shell, but it was on there, and I thought it was kind of neat. Yes, I cut that out too. You're crazy. Okay, one more. Can you hang on for 5 more flights? That's Barefoot in the Park. Okay, pretty good. And I'm going to cover the whole page with papers because I don't remember where I put stuff. Okay. Well, here's the donut stuff. Well, you know what? Let's see what we want to do. Should we just wait and start a horse thing? Why don't we do that in case we get so much horse stuff we want 2 papers. Okay. And then we could start a cake thing here because we don't have enough cake stuff in this book. And then let's get the donut set. I'll let you guys go. You can go play in your own glue books. This one's weird. I don't know what this is. I don't know if those are chips. Could be. But then there was like stuff on it, like potpourri. It's not potpourri. That's what it looks like. I don't know. Okay. Is this stupid? Well, it's stupid. Don't it worry, be happy. it's scrapbook paper, believe it or not. Um, is don't it worry, be dumb. Yeah, let's just have donut. As you can see, Diane's not much of a pun person. We have Annie's donuts. I don't know where those were. And then we have the fantastical land of donuts. Is that a word? Yes, Diane, donuts is a word. No, I mean fantastical. All right, that looks pretty fantastical to me. Well, should we put this up? Because if I do this, you can't put stuff under. I'll do that. And then, if something's over a little bit, that's not so bad. Maybe I'll do it like that. Okay. Go have a fantastical day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.